So what is going on with AMC today? What's going on, team? It's Ricky with Tactical Solutions. AMC showing signs of an overall uptrend. Very happy that I made the video yesterday talking about that support level right around $35 a share. Today we began to trade above the EMA line, which is right around $36 a share. Actually, that was yesterday. I made that video sharing that, after AMC getting rejected at around $40 a share, pulling on back, this is the first time, yesterday was, where we began to trade above the EMA on the 4-hour time frame. That was a step in the right direction. Today we tested that EMA with a slight pullback right at market open. We validated it as a support level, which is absolutely amazing, and we shot right back up, hitting highs of 38.55 if I'm not mistaken. Let's go ahead and take another look. 38.56. I'm up $2,800 on the day. I reduced my position size from 2,700 shares to 1,600 shares. So why would I do that, right? Well, AMC tends to have a resistance level right around $40 a share. So I want to see if AMC can break above 40. But just in case it can't and then it pulls on back, I at least have enough money left over where I can buy at a lower price. That's the idea of reducing position size at a potential resistance level. So I thought I would quickly talk about this, as I'm sure a lot of you guys are wanting a quick little follow-up on AMC. So very happy with that play. But a lot of people are asking the question. So I actually just took a slight position, or a one share position. And I want to share with you my open thoughts about ticker symbol CAR. Please take time to do your own due diligence. But Avis, or ticker symbol CAR, as of right now, reported earnings, and it wasn't doing anything crazy during the pre-market hours. If anything, you guys can look even after market hours yesterday, right? It hit highs of 185, overall lows of 166. So once the market opened, there was not any crazy activity, but it's when it really began to build its volume. This is what I want you to pay attention to. It went from lows of 170, right? Lows of 170 during the pre-market session to overall highs of 545 within a number of, 2.5 hours, 222%. The reason I'm talking about this is because of how risky it can be, where it hit highs of 555 or 545, and it continues to get halted like every minute. So it almost becomes untradeable. And this is something that I'm sure a lot of you guys have experienced if you tried trading it today, where it's great if you got in at a very early price, but for those that were getting in kind of late to the rally, as all these different scanners begin to pick it up, you become too late to the party, and there's a quick and sudden drop, right? It peaked at 545, it pulls on back, it began to try to establish a support level. I thought I would have fun with it, and I bought one share, right? I'm not big when it comes down to these momentum plays. I'm not big when it comes down to these pump and dumps, and that's exactly what ticker symbol CAR today is. There was an interest, and I wanted to ask you guys who you think it is, right? There was a so-called interest that there was about 37% of the shares available for Avis were being shorted, right? So there was a short interest, right? And who tries to, again, manipulate the price? Not manipulate the price, that's not what I want to call it, but who tries to prove a point to the people that try to aggressively short a company that is nearly more shorted than it is going long, right? So again, it wouldn't be much of a surprise, and there's a lot of news articles that are now publishing it right now, where they're hinting on the idea that it's a meme stock as of right now. I'm sure you can jump into a bunch of different Reddit platforms, and it's probably one of the most popular stocks right now. It's popping up on one of my scanners right here on the Webull platform as one of the top gainers. So we got CAR and OLB. So CAR was number one, but because of this quick pullback, it aggressively began to pull on back. Again, momentum plays are amazing when the direction is in your favor, right? So if you go all in, or you go in very aggressive with these plays, you need to understand that they are super, super risky plays. And when anything shoots up that aggressively, you need to take into consideration that there's a great form of risk involved. So if it begins to trade above the EMA line, and again, a lot of that activity begins to be brought back into CAR, I can see there to be a second rally. Again, I went in with one share just to be able to experience it in some form of way, at least follow up with it. Obviously, even if it goes up to $1,000, right, I'm not going to make a killing off of it. It's just one share. And even if it drops down to where it was before at 170, I'll lose about $150, which is completely fine. I just thought I wanted to partake in that action. And again, I'm up enough in the past 3 days with AMC that I'm not really sweating it, right? But I wanted you guys to be aware of what is going on. Not only did they report earnings today, but because of what they shared when it comes down to that short activity, there's a group, I'm sure, that's choosing to make a point and almost cause this short squeeze where, in a sense, these people that were shorting it will then have to cover and then creating a much bigger squeeze. So I'm excited to follow up to some degree, but I feel like when it comes down to something like CAR and it continues to get halted, it doesn't even allow any of this to actually play out according to plan, because it continues to really restrict traders to take advantage of that momentum and that overall volatility. So I hope that you can just simply do what is best for your future self. And as of right now, the direction's not in your favor. Set those effective alerts, but just please, if you choose to take advantage of it, watch that position size and make sure you manage and mitigate that risk. But let me know what you guys think about AMC. We are approaching that $40 resistance range pretty closely. Would you say that the moving average based off of previous resistance levels should be a sell, or do you think that we're actually going to be able to break above? So you guys can let me know down in the comment section. So I hope that it earned your thumbs up. Please consider subscribing if you guys haven't done so already, and we'll see you at tomorrow's live trading. If you guys haven't joined us, my Instagram link should be down below. You guys can feel free to send me a message on Instagram. Live trading if you want free access to tomorrow's live trading session, only if you have never tuned on in before. So like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.